Roberta.
I'm Donna.
And today we will be presenting the Fortune 500 company Best Buy. So in 1966, Richard M. Shaw and his business partner Jeff Fuller opened the Sound of Music in Richfield, St. Paul, Minnesota. It has changed its name to Best Buy in 1983, but why? Because at that time there was a tornado hit their main store in Minnesota, and the company decided to have a big promotion sale, and the news advertised it as the Best Buy ever. So the corporation decided to change its name to Best Buy because they want to bring the best thing to its customer in a friendly and helpful environment. And it is a public health company and has its IPO in 1969 on the New York Stock Exchange. Best Buy employs over 167,000 employees worldwide. Being a multinational consumer electronic corporation, it is ranked as #1 market share in 1999, and it operates over 1,150 stores. Also, it has expanded into Canada in 2001 and into China in 2007. Right now, I want to briefly define the term organization culture, which refers to a collective programming of the mind that distinguishes the members of one organization from another. And in the following presentation, my team members will talk more about the Best Buy strategy and its performance, and how that positively or negatively shape its organizational culture.
Okay, so due to online competition, Best Buy has experienced a decline in performance. There have been many CEOs attempting to alter the corporate culture in order to increase the revenues. Best Buy was once centered around long hours and difficult sacrifices such as health, family, and well-being in order to gain success in the company. This was actually a trend seen nationwide, with 44% of U.S. employees in 2005 stating that they were overworked. In 2005, the CEO, Brian Dunn, decided this needed to change. What he did is he implemented the ROAD, which is a results-oriented work environment. It was a more lax approach that gave flexibility and freedom to the employee to decide how they wanted to do their tasks. It was centered around rewarding productivity rather than working hours. It created better standard of living for the Best Buy employees. However, this freedom and flexibility led to loose management and lack of accountability.
In July 2012, a new CEO, his name was Hubert Joly, integrated a new corporate culture. He actually integrated and reverted it back into a more traditional organizational culture. He said that although the ROAD program boosted morale, it was fundamentally flawed. This meant that although people were able to work at home and the culture was focused on the well-being, there was no, technical incentive for them to work to an optimal level. He felt that they needed to be dispensable, meaning that they felt that their jobs were on the line and they had to work hard in order to keep their jobs in any other traditional workplace. This changed back into a traditional workplace that actually been in use and been used in other companies. This 40-hour work week is also seen in Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer. They also had a corporate culture that was focused on the well-being of their employees and which they were able to work at home. By actually requiring the CEO, their employees to work inside the corporation, they're able to work more collaboratively and able to actually communicate better. As you can see here, the right side represents a more traditional workplace in which the employees are actually present inside the corporation. This means that the organizational culture represents a more results-oriented culture, more capital-oriented culture, and is more tightly controlled.
So ever since the change made by the new CEO, the company went from a closed communication to open communication culture company. So since the change from the GO program to 40-hour work week, they're more present in the premises of the company, and therefore they're able to be within proximity of each other and be able to communicate better. Also, they went from parochial to professional representation because before they used to work at home and work with their family and their home space, but now that they have the 40-hour work week, they're required to be within the premises, and therefore they have a more professional view of the company because they separate their family and their work life. Also, from the changes, they went from a normative to a pragmatic approach because now they're more market-driven and they don't follow their traditional culture because they'd rather make changes to the company in order to gain greater market share. An example of this is how they bring in other companies such as Samsung to have a store within their own store. So as I talked about the mixing of culture of Samsung being introduced into Best Buy, inside Best Buy is actually independently Samsung stores with their own employees. Since there's two different employees from two different companies working together, they have to work side by side. And as defined by Hofstede, the definition of culture is also what emerges from the daily interaction with people. And therefore, since these two different employees are working together, it's created a unique culture at Best Buy.
Brand image. Brand image is a key component of the company's culture. If the company does not keep a consistent reputation, the public can see it in a bad way. It's really difficult to change people's perspectives after scandals. Change happens at the top. Since there's been a lot of turnover as far as the top people, the CEOs, and et cetera, it's been very hard to keep the company going and have credibility. Poor governance and a weak business idea can lead to low performance. There was a strategy that was implemented by the previous CEO, and it was the angel versus devil strategy. And in that strategy, they were trying to focus on the people that would spend, so they were the angels. They wouldn't care how much a product was. They just wanted to find the technology that they were looking for and wanted to pay whatever price. Whereas the devils were the people that were looking for highly discounted items or items on sale. Best Buy had difficulty managing how to scare away the people that wanted sales and attracting the people that didn't care how much they were going to pay for. And as a result of this, when they fell into groupthink, because when the CEO came to the president of all the stores, the president actually thought about it and didn't think it was a really good idea, but after discussing it with other executives, they all decided that it was a good idea, which eventually they stopped. Further, in search of excellence, they state that when a company is focused on internal politics instead of their customers, obviously they're not focused on their customers, so they lose direction and loyalty from their customers. And additionally, when they were focused on the numbers, meaning the sales and their employees, the employees didn't have clear directions as to how to sell their products, which also was affecting their performance.
So the introduction of new CEOs and their big strategy has brought changes to Best Buy's organizational culture. They have improved Best Buy's compatibility and maintained its
then we